By the age of 3, children have some understanding of what the words living and non-living mean, enough at least to take part in an experiment. They are asked to examine 8 objects: a fish, a plant, a robot dog, a doll, a rock, a rat, a camera, and some maggots.
This should go there.
The living things are to be placed at one end of the table, the non-living things to the other. How will these 2 3-year-old boys, both named Ewan, respond? Ewan number 1 makes a promising start. He chooses the squirming maggots because they move. Ewan number 2 follows with the dog because dogs move too, don't they? Because there is no single visible characteristic that all living things share, it's easy to get confused. The Ewans have failed their first biology exam. Every single thing ends up at the living end of the table. Okay, let's get them to check again. Should any of these things go to the non-living end?
No.
Let's try again. Like all the children, Gabrielle makes a beeline for the animals, beginning with the rat. But after this obvious choice, what now? She knows humans are living. Humans have faces, arms, and legs. And so does the doll. Even 4-year-olds are still struggling to understand that a doll represents a living thing. It's not a living thing in itself. Which explains why Georgie and Chad are 100% sure that the living category should include the doll and the robot dog.
Yes, they are, actually.
Only the camera and the rock go to the non-living end. Finally, Leon. At the age of 5, he's quite an expert. He's the only one to put the toys at the correct end of the table. He's certain about the difference between the living and non-living things. But what about the plant? It doesn't move. It doesn't look like an animal. It must go to the non-living end. What Leon hasn't grasped is that life is a process, not a moment in time. All living things grow and change takes place gradually.